Hello Cancer, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose. For those of you that don't know me, today we're here to bring you your energies and message for June, for the horoscopes for June in the tarot reading. Let's see the first message. Cancer, if you haven't subscribed, liked or shared, please do so, as our channel depends on it highly. Thank you so much for all your support, your caring, your nurturing. Thank you. Your first energy is believe in yourself. Cancer, right now they want you to believe in yourself. June is about you starting the month off knowing who you are, knowing what you want and knowing what you deserve. Believe in yourself no matter where or what or the situation that you're in. Let's see what comes next. They want you to believe in yourself. Someone here has lost themselves or lost faith in their own development, their own talent, their own capacity. New life. It's like somebody here, Cancer, has lost themselves and they depended highly on something or someone. Now they want you to believe in yourself, that you are okay without that thing, without that somebody in your life. You have a new life here that needs to be lived. So right now it's about you recapturing who you are, re-evaluating your worth, your strength, your possibilities, and communicating what you want and what you see your new life being. There's a new life here to be lived, Cancer. Hanging on to the past, hanging on to the old is not what they want you to do. It's like you've lost yourself along the way. You've lost your belief, you've lost your sense of being, and now they want you to go back to believing in who you are. You're not a person to be messed with. Look at this. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, what more do you want? And the Wheel of Fortune, what else? One more, please. This is not a light show here. This is something that you need to know about. You need to look at that, and the Two of Swords. Underneath we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. This is where you are right now, or where you have been. In the dump. This is you saying, I can't do this anymore. I have lost myself, I've lost my dignity, I've lost the trust in people, I've lost everything I know, I've lost everything I want. There is no one or nothing that can help me get out of here. Until someone comes along and says, Cancer, what are you doing? Do you know who you are? You are the Queen of Pentacles. The one that makes it happen, the one that achieved so much. You are not this person. You've come so far. You may be exhausted and tired, and that's why you don't have faith in yourself anymore. But you're missing the whole picture. You're missing your purpose, your reason, who you really are. You're not looking at how much you've achieved, how far you've come. What you've done is enormous. What you've achieved is unspeakable. Someone here is saying, get up. This is someone saying how valuable you are. This is your card, the Queen of Cups. You shared love. You've got love. You are love. You care for your family like there's no other. You give everything of yourself. Now it's time to stand strong. This Queen of Wands here says, Cancer, get up. This is you emotional. This is you being, let's get up, let's go. Life goes on with or without this person or without this thing or this situation. And you then decide to turn the circle. You then decide to change your life for what it is, even though you're so unsure about what this change means. But what this change is a new life. A new life that you haven't lived before or you haven't lived in a long, long time. It's a life that is unknown to you because you've always known a certain way to do a certain thing, that's who you were. That's what you stood for. Now they're saying, you are no longer that person, so who are you? You need to know your strength. You need to know that the only person that can change you, the way you feel, the way you look at yourself, the way you value yourself is you. So it's time to find that passion back into your life, that strength, that determination to make it happen. Even though there's uncertainty, even though there may be, I don't know how to start all over again. I don't know who I am without that person or without that thing or that job, or I don't know who I am. It's like someone here lost a big part of themselves and now they're trying to find themselves amongst all of this. They're trying to... It's a mess. You know what? It is a mess. At the moment, you see your life as a big mess. And it's not. It's not. The only reason you see it as a mess, Cancer, is because it's not the way you know it. It's different. It's changed. The Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, and the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. On the bottom we have the Five of Wands, the Judgment, and the Five of Pentacles. This is you feeling like you've lost. This is you feeling in a place of abandonment, of loss, of despair, of worry, of someone who is in a place of uncertainty, confusion. And they're saying to you, Cancer, really? Go and smell the roses. Stop defending yourself. Stop defending what was and what you had and who you were. Be in the moment now where you can smell the roses. You've got time to love life. This new life of yours is going to bring you so much more happiness than the one that you had or with who you had it with. So see life in a new light. Understand it for what it is. And here, many of you here have isolated yourselves. Isolated yourself from everything and everyone, trying to gather and put together a life that you don't know. It's like everything I knew, everything I learnt, everything I experienced is gone. And that's how you're looking at it, rather than saying, this is my chance now, after everything I've gone through, to live a different life. This is a new opening for you, Cancer. It depends on how you look at it. You can look at it as a negative and say, look at everything I was and everything I lost and everything I had. Or you can look at it and think, I've come so far, done so much in my life. Now it's time for me to smell the roses. Money-wise, you've got it. The Eight of Pentacles, you're not poor. In fact, you're financially stable, more than stable. You are perfectly fine financially. This is more emotional. Emotionally, you feel like you've lost yourself. Financially, you haven't. This is you've lost the purpose and the reason to get up every morning. You've lost something of huge meaning to you. Let's see what else we have. You've got a beautiful life here to be lived, Cancer. Remember, it depends on how you look at it. Look at this. The book, Wisdom, Thinking, Summarizing. It's time to look back at all the pages you wrote, the chapters you went through, everything that you gained, everything that you worked for, everything that you achieved, everything that you conquered. The book is there for you to look back on and have a look at how far you've come. Write a book. Then we've got the rainbow, hope, beauty and crossing. Crossing is the hardest part, when you leave a life behind that you knew, that was you, that you breathed, that you lived for, that you had, that person, that place, that thing. To find a new hope and beauty in something else. It's like there's a transition here with this person that I'm connecting to. And what they're not doing is accepting the change to the better. Because in their mind, the change is stopping them from living who they were, or what they had, or who they were with. But what's up ahead for you is brilliance. It's beautiful. It's hope. It's dream. It's a new life that awaits you, where you feel more at peace, more tranquility, more love. I need one more card. They're asking me to give you one more card. Let's do this deck. One more card, please, for Cancer. I haven't done this before, but I don't know what it is. They want to give you one last message. That's the last card. Look at this. Just when you thought everything was lost, out of nowhere, out of nothing, comes this one big opportunity, this one big proposal that changes everything. There is something here more for you to live. And you may decide to look at all the empty cups that you have here, everything that didn't work out, but look at this one thing that changes everything. That's it. Lots of love and light, Cancer. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.